What's up, everybody? Today, we're gonna be checking out every single virtual environment, and then we're gonna review it. Let's go. So, I'm gonna be reviewing them based on how good it is to live in them. So, yeah, let's start with the number one. Okay, so this one is called Storybook, and it's a bit interesting. So I couldn't live here, but apparently that there is something behind that door. Maybe a livable space, and then that goes there, which is another livable space, I guess. Maybe there's a multi-connection network over here. I don't think I could live here. Um, Again, I mean, living here, I can't just like do nothing, and it also looks like everything's made out of paper. Um, yeah, I feel like I'm inside of a cardboard box right now, but probably could live here, but well, again, I need to travel. I don't think there's a way out of here, but mm, who knows? Maybe behind the treehouse? No, I don't think so. Um, I could live here, definitely. I mean, I give it a 4 out of 10 for livability. So yeah, for if I was actually going to like come here, it's a pretty good environment. It's probably like a good 7 out of 10. They're all pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they're all like 10 out of 10 though. Most of these. All right, let's go to the classic home. Now, from what I am aware, this is the oldest environment. I think there might be an older one, but this is one of the first ones. From what I remember, getting my Quest 1 and then looking up a video of how the environment looks like, and it was this. So, this probably is it. Livability. I mean, like it literally is a home. I mean, the name of it is Classic Home. I think this came out on the Rift. I think I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think I could definitely live here and travel. I mean, there's probably a downstairs. There's an upstairs, and judging by those over there and that house over there, it looks like maybe I can. Well, I don't think you can get out, but I'm sure there's some way to get out. I would live here, honestly. Even if I don't need to get out, even like I got my food delivered or something, I wouldn't really want to. I don't really need to go out, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I would live here, 100%. I would live here. This is a house, so yeah. For livability, I mean, it's just like a modern home, so I'll give it a good 9 out of 10 for livability. I wish, like, I could get out. How would make it a 10 out of 10? Let's see what we got next. The space station. This was one of my favorite when I got my Quest 1. Back in that day, there was only space station, classic home, winter lodge. I don't remember. I don't think studio was there. I think Crystal Atrium, Quest Dome was the original first one. That one is just classic. Um, mm. Now, as terms of this one go, this one, the first one I found that you can move around in, and it's pretty cool in terms of moving around. And again, these older environments, they were made to be livable. You know what I mean? Like the newer ones are more of like just a cool place. You can't really move around in them. This one you can fully move around in, like completely, which I really like. In the older versions of the Quest, you could also sit down. I think, yeah, on my Quest 1 you could sit down, but no. It's very busy, so there's definitely a lot of people here. Um, Maybe not people, maybe they're robots, but whatever the case is, I would live here. I mean, yeah, I guess the exception here is that I am above Earth, or I guess I'm above Mars. I think that's Mars, right? That's Mars. Yeah, so I would live here. I would give it a livability 7 out of 10, but I'm pretty sure I will touch down eventually. But yeah, it's obviously made to live in, so I'll give it a good. Well, look, I can't really say I to give the Quest home. I gave 9 out of 10 in terms of livability. I give this one an 8 out of 10, mostly because I'm pretty much trapped in this room. But I think through those doors you can get out, move around. So, it's something. Also, note that there's a gigantic Quest logo right there. That's a nod to the Quest, and another one right there. Yeah. Next one is Ryokan Retreat, and this one's more like Japanese, I think. Like, oh look, the Oculus logo right there. I think this was made in the Oculus, yeah, when the Oculus 1 was out. Note Mount Fuji over there. This one was honestly one of my favorites for a while. I really like that you can sit down, but hey, how you can't move around that much. Like, why? I wish we could just move around just like a little bit more. I do really like this pond here, and yeah, it's very calming. Yeah, um, I'm pretty sure you can also change the skybox view. So let's just yeah. No. Again, I don't really like changing the skybox view. It's pretty as it is. So yeah, that is what it is. It's pretty good. So yeah, so in terms of livability, well, it looks like there's a balcony there. I'm assuming you can probably leave there. Connects to the outside world. Living here, I don't immediately see a bed. Again, I don't really know how traditional Japanese homes work. Maybe you just sleep on the floor. I don't think that's it, but do see a dining. I do see like chairs here, but like I'm not sure how you use them. I think you cross your legs and sit down. In terms of livability, I will give it props for being connected to the world at least. I think so. If I go here, maybe I can see. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can get out there, right? So I'll give it a good And if you don't, if you want, you can just like jump off the roof or something. I'll give it a good like 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10 is pretty good, because no, a 7 out of 10. Because in terms of livability, this place isn't really good, but at least you can leave. You know what I mean? Don't see that a lot. The Great Sand Sea. Now this one's technically not available. You do need to get the Asgard's Wrath 2 game, but I think it does come free if you get a Quest 3. Fact check me on that one. I'm not. Make sure it like contact the official website and stuff. This is it. I haven't been on this one for a while actually. You can't really move outside of here. So again, not a lot of movability here, which really sucks. These ones don't let you move around. The Oculus like Meta, they remove a lot of the cool features. Anyways, yeah, look, it's scary. I don't think you're meant to live in here, but I mean, you obviously can live here. It's not like an ideal place. Like, there's a bunch of tents here, that thing. Again, I'm not really sure what that is because I haven't played Asgard's Wrath 2. I'm assuming that's the villain. Maybe he turns out good. I doubt it, but yeah. I mean, you could probably live here. Maybe the main character lives here. This reminds me a little bit of the climb game. Yeah, looks really good. Yeah. I mean, whoever made it, props to them. But yeah, doesn't really look very. Okay, I forgot to like record the part where I give this one a rating. So the rating is 3 out of 10. Okay, 3 out of 10. I give it a 3 out of 10. A 3 out of 10. All right. All right. Next one up is Winter Lodge, and I haven't been on this one. I don't think I've been on this one on the Medicos 3, but it's still an amazing one. Now, you can go upstairs. This one reminds me a little bit of the Netflix app. I just noticed that you can go inside of there. Now it's cold, but you are able to go down, and I think, yeah, well, you definitely are able to go down. And there's a main village there, which I assume we can use to just get back to civilization. There's my ski and stuff. So if you're a skier, this is definitely one for you. In terms of livability, there's a lounge room here, there's a fireplace. I mean, maybe upstairs there's like a lot more. Again, this is really cool. I would not mind living here or something. I'm assuming that there's a bedroom up there with that assumption in place. I guess so. Oh, so I can actually see upstairs. Wow. Doesn't look like there's a bed up there. But I mean, look, I wouldn't mind sleeping on the couch. There's also no kitchen or bathroom, I see. But again, you are connected to civilization, so I guess you can get food delivered every single day, which, like, I know it's expensive, but it is a thing you can do. In terms of livability, I will give it props for being cozy and like looking like an actual home. But like I find myself having to compromise here, like in terms of bed. Like there's just a bunch of chairs. That doesn't really count. But yeah, I would give it a 6 out of 10. I'm sorry. I have to give it a 6 out of 10 in terms of livability. This thing's a great environment, by the way, but yeah, it's only gonna get a 6 out of 10 for me in terms of livability. Okay, next one up is Desert Terrace, and this is the one that came out with the Quest 2, I think. And I think it's one of the first. I think it's the second custom one, and now they're starting a bunch of custom ones. This one you can move around a lot actually, and I found out I think you can move around. Yeah, this one's actually pretty good. I won't lie too much. This one's really like great. Mm, Just like looking around. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, I mean, well, look, I think if you go through that door, you are eventually able to get out to there, that bridge right there, and then you would be able to go up those stairs there, and then go up to that person's house. So you are connected inside of your own ecosystem in some cases. I think you might be able to go out there and then explore the world. I'm assuming that the furthest that's going to come out. Yeah, I don't think you can get out much. I do really like the moving elements of this one. Yeah, it looks like there's not a lot you can move around in. In terms of livability, it's just got a few dining rooms. No beds, nothing like that. Nothing that I can see of here. So yeah, in terms of livability, I will probably have to give it. So assuming that there's a bedroom or something behind that door, which has an Oculus logo, by the way, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because you also can't get out, and I'm also assuming. Okay, so it's the final score is 5 out of 10. Next up is Futurescape. Now this is a really good one. Well, not a really good one, but it's a really interesting one. Again, not very livable. Can't move around in it too much, but again, I'm looking at it from a livability state of view. Now, I'm assuming that that's the same as my mansion, and I think there would be a place for a bedroom here somewhere. I think it might even be like up there. Like, why can't you go there, bro? Honestly, they make it so like so bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think there's a bedroom here. I'm not exactly sure how you get down, and I'm assuming you don't. Again, I don't know why a lot of these just don't have a way to get out. But look, livability, I would say a good 7 out of 10. It's got a view. I mean, it's got a view. But no, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. So it's like abstraction. Now, this one is a bit interesting because obviously I cannot live in this place, but it is really cool. Yeah, it looks really cool, but obviously you can't live here because I mean, like, just look at this place. And looking at this from a livability, I would not be able to live here. There's absolutely nothing here. I don't even think you can get off this platform. Like, I mean, looking down, you can't even look down. I don't think there's anything there. So, yeah, from a livability, I'll have to give it a 0 out of 10. An absolute zero. You can't live here. This is not a place you can live. Again, Cascadia. This is the newest one, so you might not have seen it before if you haven't gone on your VR headset in a while. But I just got this one yesterday, and it is actually pretty cool. All right, I'll give it that. It looks like an actual home, like maybe a hotel lobby or something. You've got a study there. Yeah, I think you could live here. And look, there's even a hidden Oculus logo right there. If you look carefully, there's a few actually. Judging by that, yeah, it looks like you can move around. So I'll give it props to that. It looks like you can definitely move somewhere. So yeah, um, yeah. In terms of livability, I wouldn't mind living here. Like, I'm assuming that there's a bedroom upstairs. There's definitely an upstairs. Taking a look at that. Yeah, there's 2 floors, and it looks like there's something like a bedroom or something. So I actually give this a good high rating. This ticks like nearly all the boxes. I'll give it a good 9 out of 10, just because again I'm assuming things here. 9 out of 10, but you are connected to the world, so that's 9 out of 10. All right, that's good. All right, let's see what next. What the studio? Now, this is an interesting one. You obviously can leave because you're in a forest. I mean, if you know how to get back, you can leave. Just go to the balcony, however you get to the balcony, and, you know, hop off. You know what I mean? It looks like there's a kitchen here. Not really a space for bed. Looks like that's meant to be the bed space, maybe? You can use that as a bed. Yeah, I would give this an 8 out of 10, a 7 out of 10, because there's no bathroom. I'm not going to bathroom in there. Alright, and the next one is Mountain Study. I think they definitely changed it. Because I do not remember there being a wall here, but this is definitely like a study room. You got a mountain out there. It looks like you can get out. Not much to look at here. I don't see anything. I don't see any other houses. Hope there's an exit there or a bedroom. Hold on. Looks to be something up there. I'll give it props for that. Doesn't look like there's any way up there though. That's a bit weird. Anyways, I will give it 5 out of 10. Yeah, a 5 out of 10. It looks tiny and like judging by the windows and that, yeah, it looks very tiny. I say a 5 out of 10, even a 4 out of 10. Yeah, a 4 out of 10. 5 out of 10 is too generous. Okay, bubbles. All right, obviously no one's gonna live here, so we're gonna be here real quick. Um, whoever made this, you did well. This is one of the Quest 2 releases, and I just have to say, I'm not living here because, like, it's just a bunch of bubbles. Yeah, I would die here. I would give it a 1 out of 10, just like Abstraction. Even Abstraction is better because it's a good view. Looks better than this. Next one is Meta Horizon Terrace, and this one's really interesting. Okay, so I like to imagine this as like a hotel lobby, if you know what I mean. Turn around. I want you to note that there is that, which is a sort of a nod to the Meta logo. Like, look, you got this view, and I'm assuming there's a way out of here to there, but I haven't found it yet. I mean, my assumption is that this is it, and I'm probably right. This probably is it. Yeah, I'm gonna give this, in terms of livability right here, I will definitely give it a 3. Because it's not like abstract with this. Alright, the next one is going to be Crystal Atrium. Now, this is a really interesting one because if you look at everyone else, they're really tall buildings, some to be like all to yourself. It also looks a little bit like a hotel lobby. So yeah, I will actually give it a good a 7 out of 10. I know I'm not spending a lot of time here, but not even 7 out of 10, a 6 out of 10. Next up is Cyber City. Cyber City. Now, according to those stairs, there's probably a way out. According to that door, there's also probably a way out. There is a couch. There is that. I mean, I'm assuming that there's something there to make food. There's the Oculus logo. Yeah, there's a kitchen right there. There's got to be a bathroom here. This is actually a pretty good place to live. It looks sick as hell. And look at that. Look out there. Look at this. You're in the middle of like 2090s Japan or like New York in 200 years. This is cool. This place is amazing. I would. This actually looks like the opening to Star Wars, the second one. The I don't know what the second one is called. I forgot, but it's the second Star Wars in the first trilogy. Like not like, you know what I mean. The prequel trilogy. This looks really cool. Yeah, I would honestly give this 10 out of 10. There's got to be a bathroom here somewhere, even if there isn't. Yeah, there's a bed, definitely a bed up there. I mean, there's a blanket there. It looks like that's a bed. I would live here. I would honestly live here. This place looks cool. All right, next one up is the Quest Dome. Now, this one is very interesting. Okay, this is the first environment that I was ever put in when I was in Quest, but unfortunately, I have to say this. It's really bad. Look, you got this cool view here. Like, look at that. I mean, you got all those, like, houses out there. I really like this, but there's absolutely no way out. You're trapped in here. There's no kitchen. There's no way in or out. There's no bathroom. So, okay, look, I mean, you got a bed, and that's about it. And it looks pretty cool. So I give it a 2 out of 10. But that's it. You're trapped here. Yeah. Give it a 2 out of 10, but it still looks really cool. The next one is the Polar Village. Now, when I look at this, it reminds me of the Vacation Simulator, like the mountain part. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. Look, I think you could live here. Maybe not directly here, but you could live in one of those houses, and that's a house. You're bound to have everything in there. In terms of community, it looks like you've got a good community. I'm not really sure what that snowball over there is. It looks like you've got a village here too, like there's a main building here. So I would live here, but it's unlikely that I actually have a house here. You know what I mean? Like, I probably don't even have a house here. So I'll give it a good 8 out of 10. Man, no, not even 8. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Oh, no, yeah, I'll give it 8. It's an 8. It's an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10. It's good. Like, it looks like you have connection. I'm pretty sure you go down there a little bit. I'm sure you have connections. Let's go to this next one, the Lord of Rings. Now, I've never watched the Lord of Rings. I'm pretty sure they each, like, I've started it, but it looks like you could live here. I mean, look at how big that goes. So Um, yeah, you are, I'm guessing, some kind of emperor or something. You can't go much into there. I would give it a good, like, an 8 out of 10. Alright, Blue Hill Gold Mine. Now, Blue Hill Gold Mine is an interesting one. Take a look at this. It's a gold mine. So, you know, you're in the, like, the 1800s, kind of gold rush era, like Ballarat kind of stuff. Um, yeah, it looks really great. Uh, yeah, I would live here. Looks like, you know, you could live here. Yeah, yeah, you could live here. I would live here, yeah. No, taking a look at it from an analytical perspective, as I've already done a lot of times, there's a chicken over there. Looks like there's nothing going on over there. Looks like that's some, like an error, like an error. Town halls up there. Yeah, you could live here, honestly. I wouldn't mind living here. Maybe, I'm assuming you have a house filled with everything. Like, there's a food, there's a general store there. I don't think I'm gonna have a toilet, but again, it's like the 1800s, so what do you expect? And I mean, a bed, I'm sure I have a bed to sleep on. So I would give this a good, maybe like an 8 out of 10. Paradiso. Now, this is the final one. And this one reminds me a bit of like a Fiji, Indonesian vibe. And again, it's like a hotel lobby. I don't really think you're meant to live here. I don't see a way out. Maybe there's a boat to take you to civilization, but maybe behind those doors there's something. I feel like it's a hotel lobby. I'm sure there's somewhere to sleep. If I was to live in these confines that I can go in, I would give it a 6 out of 10 because you got everything. You know, we got everything you need, but not really. Yeah, 6 out of 10 is where it's at. Alright, guys, that wraps up this video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe for more content. And I will be there soon. See you later.